Alright, boys. Welcome back to another episode of Think Like a Pro. So, this one is featuring Crown Thunder. We're going to just run it first to three and then review the games as usual and see where we get. Let's see. So, I'm still running my Magneto team. I'm going to be running it throughout the whole series. I really want to get good with this team and practice. So, I know Crown Thunder has a lot of setups here, so let's see what we could go for. Let's start by running away. I know Captain America is a pain. Oh, accident force field. Got him. Oh. Oh, I saw the jump coming too. Oh, okay. Okay. That Trish assist is really unique, I just see. Sick. 4 charging stars in one combo. That's hot. Alright. See what's the mix up. Cross up. Yep. Oh! And I broke away. Oh, but I didn't block the low. Wow. I did good there in terms of reading, but it wasn't good enough. Man, those left and right mix-up is super stressful. Maybe I could foot dive out of here? Oh, definitely not. Wow. That was also a cross-up. Nice. Crown Thunder, game 1. Very convincing. Alright. Oh, charging star whip ripped right through it. Any combos. Wow. Frustrating part about running Magneto on point here, which I'm not used to because I'm running. I usually run him as anchor. Just if he gets hit once, he just dies. It's very frustrating. Okay, I can't fly out of here. Oh, I try to grab him too. Okay. I'm just gonna X-Factor this. Of course, level 3 comes out. Instead of Spear Flame. Gotta love it. Super easy input too. It's just unfortunate. Oh, this was the setup I was talking about. He didn't do it here, but the setup is super dirty. Okay, I'm just trying to move around, get a small vantage point here. Oh. Oh, he hit me. Long sword. Ooh. Damn. The lava didn't hit like I thought it would on the upcoming. Good game. Good round 2. Let's see if I could get a grip here round 3. Let's try to start by running again. He knew I was going to jump. Oh my god. The shield on the way back. See, at this point, I'm not even playing like how I usually do. It's almost like now I'm trying to think too much. I'm trying to think too much, and now I'm like not doing anything, and it just looks trash. Okay, here we go. And it scoops, nice. He has to reset or TSC here. Oh wow. Oh. Oh my god. The light didn't go off. Doom. Might X-Factor this. Oh. Yo, that shield, like, coming back is ridiculous. Or blocked it. Oh, he waited for the grab. Happy. I don't know what's gonna happen, so I just did it again. Oh wow. Oh, it missed. uh, good games. 3-0. All right. So let's hop into a group review with Crown Thunder here and talk about what happened there. All right, welcome back, everybody. So right now we're in a call with Crown Thunder, the god himself. Crown Thunder, say what's up to YouTube.
What's good, YouTube? How's everybody doing?
All right, all right. So Crown Thunder, though that in my opinion that was an amazing set. I think you showed like a certain amount of dominance that most players would love to have when going into like a first of 3 series. Before we hop into the matches, tell us a little bit about yourself. Where are you from, and what inspires you to play Marvel?
I'm from the DMV area, from Maryland, but I ended up moving to Virginia. I got into Marvel around 2012. First time I saw Marvel was at a friend's house, and then I was scrolling YouTube, saw the top 8 Evo for 2012 for Marvel, and said, this game was crazy. And this is the first fighting game I ever played, so I fell in love with the game, and ever since I've just loved it because you can have your own individual like play style for this game. Not everybody's gonna play the same. You can play the same characters, but no one's gonna play the exact same. Team synergy works really, really well. If your characters are good and you know how to play them, you can make any team work. So I just love grinding this game.
That's amazing. That's amazing. And you're Maryland, Virginia, so that means you're on the East Coast. So you're one of the East Coast heavy hitters. That's awesome. Cool.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So I guess let's hop into these VOD reviews here. The first things first, as I go over with every pro, pretty much here's the mentality I have behind the team I'm picking, right? Most people know that I'm a Tron player, but I'm picking Team F Champ because I feel like that's what I'm most comfortable with in terms of pro teams. I'm using this team in order to learn how to think like a pro a little better. That way, once I get my skills up, I can go back to my Tron team with the newfound knowledge. So that's kind of like my approach here. So I'm going to be running this team for a while to pretty much learn, adapt, do what I got to do. So picking this team, right? We go into our matchup here. Here's our first topic. Every time we start a battle, before anyone can move, before anyone can press a button, you think about the characters you're about to fight, right? What's kind of your right? What's your mentality here going into a Magneto matchup as a Captain America?
I don't want to be right up in his face because his buttons will beat mine. His crouch light won't, but there's no way I'm doing crouch light close up when he has a better grab. And a grab for Magneto is normally death. So I never want to be super close to his face, and I never want to be full screen because Magneto can zone really well. That disruptor disrupts everything. It becomes a bad matchup when you're completely full screen. So what I try to do, I try to keep like a maybe 5 or 6 character difference between the two at the start and kind of just see how Magneto's going to react. I normally, if I see them kind of jumping back or walking back, I can jump and do shield slash to immediately start the neutral. But it's more about just keeping a solid space between Magneto. So you're walking forward, I'm walking back and jumping back, and if I jump, I can still double jump forward, even in the before the game starts screen. So I can react to if you're walking back or walking forward with a double jump. So that's really my thought process here.
Wow, that's actually awesome. I would say for my whole Marvel career, I kind of just got into the habit of just kind of walking forward and just trying to mash grab because I didn't think any better. I didn't know any better. But now that you mention it, you guys are making it literally a thought process and a strategy to use your double jump before the game starts to psych me out. I think that's amazing.
Yeah. And then with characters like Trish and Captain America, they both have true double jump. So what you can do is double jump right before the timer's really going to start, right before the match really starts, and then you can act out of it. You can do special moves out of it or whatever you can do. So you can time the double jump to be at a really good height before it really starts. So that's why I always like the double jump.
Got it. Awesome. So keeping that in mind, let's see what you do here to get the advantage. So like you said, you back up, get the advantage, trying not
Yeah,
to go
so
too close and too far at the same time. Is that right?
yeah.
Okay.
So in this matchup, I don't call missiles a lot if Magneto's mostly grounded because he'll just disruptor the missiles and it wastes my assist and it ruins neutral for me. So right there, he went in the air, so I was able to call assist.
I see. I see. So you're calling your assist based on the positioning of the Magneto here.
Yeah, and I'll mostly call Trish assist more than Doctor Doom assist because Doctor Doom assist is very combo. It helps with combos a lot with Captain America.
Okay.
Right here, I didn't get the mix, so when I just jumped back and I landed on the ground, I was expecting a jump throw from you. So I waited to see if you were gonna tech, and then you didn't. So I landed on the ground, and I just Captain America doesn't win a lot of scrambles by pressing buttons. You have to react to what the opponent's gonna do. So if I miss a mix-up, I have to figure something out. I have to figure out what they're gonna do and how to react to it. So right there, I did jump light to try to you blocked the mix up, so I had to preemptively confirm it, and if I miss, right there I have to figure out is he gonna jump try to throw, I'll jump try to tech. That kind of thing. That kind of thing goes through my head. So
Wow, I
once
love
you
that.
didn't tech, yeah. Yeah, once you didn't tech, I said, okay, well, figure out what he's gonna do. I can stand still. My buttons are faster than Dormammu's right here, so I can press. Right here. I know okay, so you jumped and tried to throw, and I teched it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you have to play really kind of smart and slow with Captain America. So after a tech throw, I have faster buttons than him, so I'm not afraid to press after the tech throw. Land situation like that.
You see, this is why I appreciate doing this kind of series because without that kind of explanation, or like this review after, I wouldn't have understood any of that. I was kind of looking at it like, wow, this guy is insane for trying to double cross me up. I was able to block it, but now it's like, now what? I don't understand what's happening. Like, how did I get hit? How did he break that? What's going on? Like, so I think you kind of just broke it down for me in a way that I could really process and understand. That's actually really sick. Like, I love that kind of micro mechanic thinking, and this is the kind of thing that I'm looking for in this series. So you threw the shield up, knowing that
Yeah.
it has like some kind of mechanic where I will quickly fall to the floor. So you dash under me,
Yeah.
didn't work. Go to the other side. That was sick. Nuts.
Yeah. So I like to do the little. You can throw you can tiger knee throw the shield and you can do a lot of stuff after that. So a lot of times I'll go for cross up. You call Trish assist because it has enough stun on it that you can just get a jump confirm off of it, which I tried to do, but you blocked it. So just stuff like that.
Okay.
It's not too much of a mix. Captain America's mixes aren't too hard to block, but they put you in really annoying situations. I will say that because it's really hard to push block the shield correctly if you block it. You don't
Okay.
get a lot of time. It's kind of like Spencer Zip. If you don't push block Spencer Zip immediately, a lot of times you're gonna get a button or a dash, and
Got
that
it.
messes you up a whole lot.
Got it. That does happen to me as well. Let's talk about real quick. Let's talk about this. So after you do get the hit after the breakaway, you get like this side switch kind of combo. Talk to us about that.
Oh, so when I was labbing this character years, and I've been playing this exact same team since maybe 2014. You know, this is Marvel, so you sit in training mode just doing stuff all the time. And I figured out that you can do dash M on probably like 90% of the cast, and it crosses up, and you get a full confirm and everything, full combo. It's like an optimized combo and everything. So here I'm like, I can do combos that go from one side of the screen to the other, but the optimized ones are in the corner. So I just keep you in the corner, like if I can. If I get you with Captain America, I'm probably gonna take you to the corner pretty much every time. But that you have to have a lot of screen awareness for that. But right here, if I get the hit, I'm 1,000% gonna put you back in the corner. There's no sense to go from screen to screen right here.
That's sick. That's actually sick.
And that's
Okay.
just one of those things I find out from just labbing.
And the fact that you were able to pull off that lab training mid combo off of that breakaway panic kind of setup is ridiculous.
Yeah,
Awesome.
that kind of stuff. If you play with the character for long enough, even if like the very beginning of a combo is kind of finicky, it becomes muscle memory. It becomes just like you don't even have to think about it. You just kind of do it. You say, "Oh, I got the hit. I'm doing the combo," and your combo is like the side switch. You don't really have to think about, "Oh, I need this side switch right here." You're just going to do it.
Got it.
So, yeah, I didn't even really have to sit there and think about what I was gonna do once I hit you. I just knew I was like, "Oh, I gotta crouch light on Dormammu. I can kill."
Got it. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. I feel the same way with Tron since I think that's my most experienced character. Just like no matter what hit I get, I just know what combo, when to do it, if I have my ground bounce left, and I could kind of see what you're saying here. Cool.
Yeah. You just learn. You just know the character. If you know your character inside and out, you should be able to do a lot of combos from just muscle memory. You don't have to think about it too hard.
Cool.
And then right here, after charging star, you can pretty much always do cartwheel into the corner, and you can walk forward a micro step and then body hops, and yeah, and then I can dash forward again, and it crosses the low voltage will cross up.
Whoa. Let's analyze that. Let's talk about that a little bit. Okay.
Yeah, so you cartwheel right here, and then you immediately I do walk. We do like walk forward just a step and call the assist at the same time. So the assist comes out on the left side. So then you tiger knee the shield from the direction that the body is coming in, and then I can land and dash under you, which causes the assist to cross up, and then the shield's gonna hit pretty much every time. So it's kind of a trick. It's a really tricky mix up to block if you haven't seen it before. If you've seen it before, it's not that bad, but yeah. And then right here, you X as soon as possible in the combo to get the most amount of damage, and then this kills.
Wow. Yeah, that was amazing. That kind of tech, like, where did you learn it?
Just training mode. You just practice stuff in training mode like that. Like a lot of people just practice combos in training mode, but some things you should do in training mode is practice your mix-ups, practice your confirms and stuff like that, especially on every character, because that mix-up doesn't work on every character. Some characters, they just completely whiffs. Sometimes they get hit by the shield on incoming before they get hit by the assist, so you just have to know that. You just have to know which characters will dodge the shield, the first part of the shield, and get hit by the assist and vice versa. So.
Got it. Understood. Speaking of the shield, I notice a lot of the shields that are thrown by Captain America, it goes forward and then it comes back. I think because I don't have any Captain America experience like that, I never understand how to react to the shield coming back. What advice do you have for that?
You have to push block the first hit. That way, even if it touches you even if you block the second hit, it'll be like instant. So like it'll push you far enough away that you don't have to worry about the second hit very much. You just have to push block the first hit, but it's really hard to do it.
I see.
Just because it's kind of a tight timing, it's really annoying to do it online.
Absolutely agree here. What happened here? I was actually able to get one up on you.
I saw you were able to block, land, and immediately throw. Because I think I land canceled the block, and then you threw immediately. I think right here. Yep. So I didn't push block, so I landed on the ground, which let me open for throw.
I see.
And right here, Captain America should be dead, but I think you missed the DHC or something.
Oh yeah, I was hot. I was like, oh, of course Spirit Flame's not gonna come out, because why would it? You know, it's me. So, cool. So you punish here. I don't think there was anything crazy. Of course, all your combos are freaking crazy, but you know, nothing to analyze.
This one didn't kill because I started with light, so it skilled the combo a lot. I just threw round trip and see. You could have tagged here and just took the damage on Dormammu and kept Puma alive. There's not really much of a conversion from round trip like that. Not with Trish. She's not that good of a character. So right there, you could have just hard tag and save the character.
Okay.
But that's just for future reference. Because she can't really get anything off of round trip like that. Like even if I can somehow get a combo, it's not going to do a lot of damage. It's too scaled. The hit stun and just damage itself, so you wouldn't have died from it.
Wow. Okay.
I actually kept both characters alive.
That's good advice. I actually kept that in mind. Like, should I hard tag here? But I didn't because I guess I don't have the Trish experience or the knowledge of that round trip like you mentioned. So if I'm thinking if I hard tag, you're probably gonna launch me and try to TAC me.
Yeah.
But in actuality, I still would have saved the character and had a chance to get out compared to this.
Yeah.
So you're
Right
right.
there, I tried to tech chase and do jump light to get rid of that last little bit of health, but you didn't tag and just took the chip.
Alright, let's look at the tech chase. So here...
So normally I would roll forward, but you stayed back, and I tried to do jump light, but it's okay. And right here, there's no reason to really push that hard. I mean, I can, just to stop their armor from building spells, but I don't really... I can almost call missiles freely if I want to. Miss the jab conversion, but right here, it's pretty much in-game. I mean, you don't have an assist, you don't have X Factor, so...
Oof. Yeah, it's just scrambles at this point. You're just, just chucking. Like, it is what it is. Oh, here I was mad. Oh, you blocked the lava. That's what it was. Okay.
Yeah. So
I thought it straight up didn't hit you.
There's a window to press a button.
So you even have that knowledge on Dormammu with that.
Mm-hmm.
Amazing.
Yeah, if you block the first hit of Volcano, you can hit him, but it'll trade.
Wow.
So, or you can launch. Most of the time, I don't think about. I don't press S fast enough. I know a lot of people do wake up S or mash S. I don't normally just press S in neutral. So.
Got it.
Pretty sure you can launch it and block, but crouch it in works right there. That's okay.
Got it. Makes sense. Cool.
Mm-hmm. Once again, staying in that mid range with Magneto, not too close, not too far.
Oof. Yeah, it's pretty good right
that
here.
That conversion is just all about having awareness of missiles. Having that double jump allows that to pretty much be an easy confirm every time.
Yep. Oh yeah. Oh, that's a topic point. So, what I'm pretty much what I'm covering in all my videos is I have a problem. I don't know what the source of the problem is yet, so I'm working to figure that out. But I have a problem with grabs. So even if I see the grab coming, it's still difficult for me to break away, or to get it myself. So like, let's talk about this grab and how were you able to get it, and what was your mindset in going into it?
Okay, so right here, that setup is very, very, very scrambled. So what happens is I throw the round trip and call missiles at the same time, and then I can either dive kick and press forward, which puts you in the corner, or right there I landed to try to see if you're going to push block or do anything about it. You didn't, so I just jumped forward and went for a throw.
Okay.
So this mix-up is like a lot of reacting to what your opponent is going to do. So with that one, that was a really low to the ground throw too. So I don't even know if you should have seen that one coming, because I grabbed you the instant you got off the ground. So those are really hard to detect, because sometimes you don't even realize that you're jumping.
Right.
And you're definitely not expecting to get thrown that early into your jump. So it's when you see somebody get grabbed really low to the ground, chances are they were not checking that throw. They're not even thinking about getting thrown in the first place.
Facts. I could see that. Okay,
so
cool.
That one is one of those I wouldn't be worried about not taking that kind of throw, because that throw is really, really hard to take.
Got it.
But right there, it's probably just better to push block as hard as you can to get Trish away from you. Like, there is no push block at all right there, and it's just better. It's better to push block and have me try to come up towards you. Because right here, right there, you need to push block. It hits you 3 times, and you can push block, I think, twice.
Got it. Understood.
Mm-hmm.
I appreciate.
And right there, I tagged.
Yeah.
Oh, go ahead.
I appreciate that advice, because I wouldn't even think about this in that aspect. I'm kind of thinking like, oh damn, a round trip. I don't know the difference between Trish's round trip and Virgil's round trip, so I'm thinking it's like Virgil, where it feels like it just comes back immediately and it's constantly hitting you, and I just didn't know what to do in that moment. So you're really putting in perspective for me, like, okay, here's what I should be doing. So this is good.
Mm-hmm.
Makes perfect sense.
So I get the throw, do just the ABC, because I can't kill off this, and I just prefer this matchup because with this team, Dorm can kind of zone out Trish with this team, because I don't have a forward pressing assist with Trish. Mm-hmm. I just have missiles, and he can kind of maneuver around that. But Captain America puts Dorm in a really annoying spot, because Charging Star against Dormammu is really good. So I prefer to put my team back in order and annoy him with Captain America because I mean, it's just a good matchup for Captain America. It's one of the few ones that I feel like at best it's 50-50, but with the assists it helps a lot. So I just prefer to play that matchup. So after that ABC series, I'm just gonna put my team back in order.
Got it. Makes sense. Yeah, it makes sense.
Because right here, I kind of can put you not in jail, but like I can put you in a really annoying spacing where it's just too much for you to. You're not far enough away to do anything, and I'm at a distance where something like this is just gonna have to happen. Right here, there's like I said, there's no scrambles. I have to react to what you're gonna do. So really, I don't have to press forward. I can kind of back off and do whatever I need to do. Doom versus Captain America, I always have to tell myself don't go in because you're gonna get hit by something eventually.
Random foot dive.
Yeah, you don't have to go in on Doom. Right here, same mix-up I did earlier. You see how it crossed up, and then right there, you kind of got frozen.
Yep.
Because you didn't know what to do, and at that point, it's also really hard to tech a throw when you're frozen because it's hard enough to tech a ground throw in this game. It's easy to tech air throws. Ground throws are kind of difficult to tech. Harder to see those ones coming.
Yeah, definitely. I could see that this is the cartwheel tiger knee shield throw setup you were talking about earlier.
Same setup.
Same thing.
Except you blocked it that time.
I don't tell me how the hell I blocked that because that was crazy. But yeah, I noticed here too. Like once you started standing still, I was like, damn, I'm getting tossed. like, oh man, yeah. But that was great though. Okay.
And that right there is just that X Factor drop. I tried to do X Factor. Well, X Factor stand M, and the shield would come back, but it just didn't combo right.
Yep.
Right here, I'm still not worried too much because the matchup is just. It is what it is. It's just I feel comfortable on Cap versus Dormammu for the most part. He doesn't have an assist, especially.
Yeah, absolutely, and it shows. It shows in the dominance and the knowledge difference. Mm-hmm. Those matches were amazing, and thank you for the sets.
No problem.
So I guess as we wrap up the review here, is there any key takeaways that you have that you can give to me or the audience in terms of your mindset on being so successful in these games?
You can't let your opponent really try to dictate good matchups for you. Like if you're Magneto versus Captain America, that's a very winning matchup. You shouldn't kind of be on your heels when you play it. Even if the player is better than you, you still shouldn't be on your heels trying to fight a character that you should be beating. So I always feel like playing the matchups in this game helps a lot. Like just not being afraid, just knowing the matchups in this game, knowing your team's matchups helps a lot because it'll dictate the way you play. You have to adapt the way you play against the matchups that you have. Like if I'm playing against Magneto, I know the Magneto matchup with Captain America, so I have to play it.
Right.
If Magneto's not playing the matchup against Cap correctly, then I can feel comfortable and I can feel like wow, I can actually hit this character. But if Magneto is super jumping and plink dashing across the screen and doing mag blast on the way down and calling assist and stuff, it gets really hard. But that's the Magneto match. That's what he's supposed to do, and he shouldn't waver from that playstyle. Even if the other person is maybe better, you should keep up with that playstyle. Just be better at it.
Got it. Understand playstyles and keep it up. Like really know your skill set, your tool set, and just keep it going.
Know your matchups, know your characters, and you should be able to win. Like if I know you have Dr. Doom incoming, I should know that if I have Trish, I always tell myself, if I get hit by Dr. Doom, I did something wrong. It doesn't matter whose Dr. Doom it is. If I got hit by this character, I did something wrong. And that's how you should treat the matchup no matter who you're playing up against. You can be playing a low-level Dr. Doom, or you can be playing somebody like Ray's Dr. Doom, and you should still just not be able to lose that matchup. You should win your matchup.
Makes sense. Thank you for your advice, dude.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so that's going to end this review of our Think Like a Pro series featuring Crown Thunder. For those of you who like this series, please feel free to like, subscribe, and comment down below with someone you would like to see next in your series, or if you would like to be a part of it yourself. Give some advice on what you would like to see next. But for now, that's going to end it. Really appreciate you, Crown Thunder. Thank you for the games and the advice and your viewpoint.
All right, thanks, Puma. Thanks for having me on. I had a lot of fun.
Absolutely. I'll catch everyone later.